Well, in the context of sport, it doesn't get a whole lot more important than this. This, as good as it gets in this grand continent, which spans from Canada to Chile, this game has a special place in the hearts of so many. And one of these will later be crowned the finest team on this continent. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
Gets underway.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away. So I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Eder Militao. And it's Alex Telles. Neymar. Very nicely done. Romero can get it clear. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And he's had it nicked away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Take by the keeper, he's read that well. Di Maria. McAllister. Foyt. And it's Otamendi. And back to the keeper they go. Armani sends that a long way. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. And Rafinha. Played into the middle. Otamendi tries to clear. Correa. Argentina can break now. Interesting ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Eder Militao gets it clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Di Maria. Now it's Correa. He's got to be in here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cleared away. Real chance! Keeper pulls off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Bremer. Rafinha. And it's Alex Telles. And it's Correa. Di Maria. It's Di Maria! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And now they can spring out of defence. McAllister, Martinez. All played for Correa. And here's Correa. There's the delivery. Cross goes in there. Alexandro is being caught there, it's a foul. Militao, Bremer, Eder Militao, and it's Alexandro. Shifted upfield. Bruno Guimaraes, and he's forced to go back. Rodrigo, Gabriel Jesus, spread out to the left. Rodrigo, chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Alexandro to Alex Telles, Lucas Paqueta and Rodrigo. Alex Telles, and here's Neymar, and it's Alex Telles. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Romero, and it's Otamendi. Moved on forwards. Foyt. Correa. Now it's Martinez! What a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. That a bit, even though it was quite close.
towards the other side. And it's Alexandro. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. And it's Correa. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. And the cutback. And here's Correa. Rodrigo. A real chance to break. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Eder Militao. Alexandro. Smoothly does it. And here's Neymar. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. De Paul, Romero, played in with accuracy. Rafinha, Rodrigo, no, he wasn't going to let him past. Otamendi, Foyt, threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Di Maria, and this is Di Maria. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Foyt spots it and intercepts. Romero. Otamendi. Romero. And it's Otamendi. Di Maria is onto it in a flash. Rafinha. And it's Neymar. A sharp little ball here, and that was very necessary. It's a goal kick. Excellent interception. Bremer. And Rafinha. Alexandro is herring after that one. Alexandro making good progress on the right-hand side. Showing good feet. And it's played into the middle. Defending of the desperate... It's Neymar! That's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gently done. Nice touch. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's gone for goal! That comes as a mighty relief.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Much subtlety about that challenge. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gabriel Jesus. Rodrigo. Argentina starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. He is just caressing the ball. Brazil have it back and they can go again. Rafinha. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, the ball's come loose here. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Rafinha. Alexandro. He's had it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Knocks it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Voigt. Rodrigo. Great ball, and he's to Paul! Oh, that is rather wayward. Thinks one through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. McAllister. Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good spread. Voigt. Oh, that's neat. Played out to the right. In comes the cross. Referee's given a throw. Rafinha. Alex Telles. Alexandro looks to get on the end of this. Rodrigo. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. That's tidy. Now here's the delivery. Otamendi can get it clear. Goes forward. That has been cut short. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He's left his man. Otamendi gets good distance on it. McAllister. Quarter of an hour played. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Well, I think both teams are actually playing quite well, and there's not a lot for us to complain about. I think we've got a shot fest on our hands.
That's going to go a long way. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Cleared without complication. Rema. For Woodson with intent. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tries to clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Hits one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Rodrigo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Neymar plays it short. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's the shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Bremer simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot! Goal! Goal! Argentina! Could that be the start of something big?
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Alex Telles. It's a good run down the right. Rodrigo. Now it's Neymar. Out to the right.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rodrigo, and it's Alex Telles. Time and again they are repelled. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Di Maria, Romero, Eder Militao cuts out the pass, played back in, Neymar, oh that's a fine challenge, goes down but nothing given, he's shifting through the gears here, Di Maria, great hit, a real chance and a real let-off.
Argentina certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Alexandro. Alex Telles is onto it in a flash.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Otamendi sends it forward. And Martinez! Oh, great save, real class.
Martinez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Defence has got rid of that. Brazil can counter promptly here. Gabriel Jesus. Rodrigo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Di Maria. And it's Otamendi. It's Otamendi. Move forward and quickly so. Bruno Guimaraes, shifted upfield, Alexandro.
Rodrigo really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Now it's Rodrigo. Stood up well to him there. De Paul. Oh, that's a key interception. Acuna, Romero, and it's Otamendi. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's had it taken off him. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar plays it out wide. Can he latch on to this? And that's got behind for a goal kick. And it's gone back to the keeper. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Fiddles it through. Di Maria. And it's Correa. Now it's Martinez. He's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Di Maria. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, it's played into the area.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Alexandro. Brazil are trailing against the run of play. Alex Telles. Alex Telles. No, there's no going past him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sandro, and it's lofted through here. Armani can claim that. Looking for options for movement. Ederson deals with it effortlessly. Eder Militao over to the left. And Rafinha moved on forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Foyt gets his pass away. Correa's cross. Can he get away here? Clear. Correa! He can pounce on that. And he hits the net. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Ederson, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
His instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's onside. Lovely bit of skill. In towards the middle. And that's... and the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's hoisted clear. Get a throw in. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
McAllister. Foyt. Loose pass and they could be in. Di Maria looks to get on the end of this. Sends it forward. Alexandro. Now it's Rodrigo. Alexandro. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Alexandro. And he's there to clear it. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. Challenge just a bit on the forward side. Looking for the runner. Now it's Correa. And he's Correa! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's played forward. Di Maria's delivery. Bruno Guimaraes. For Alex Telles. And it's Alexandro. Oh, no question, that's a foul. With his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now that's well seen too. Lucas Paqueta. Gently done. Brazil are 3 down and sinking. Neymar. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And that has been clubbed away. And that's a throw. Calmly anticipates. Can he get away here? It's Rodrigo! Opinion on that goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Romero. Otamendi. Hops for safety. Forwards and with intent. No, that's been intercepted. Alex Telles. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now the finish! Martinez with a beautifully timed run. Alexandro. And it's Alexandro. Gabriel Jesus. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. Now it's Rodrigo. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And that is, little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Ball, too quick for defence and keeper.
De Paul. Interesting ball. De Paul and the shot! Sudden chance to counter. Looking for the runner. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Averted for now. McAllister, driven forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Sent it forward. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Alex Telles. And here's Neymar. Up to meet it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gabriel Jesus sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Neymar with the short one. Bruno Guimaraes. Played out to the right.
This is actually quite a courageous move. And
heads it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Eder Militao. And here's Di Maria. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Into the box.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Rafinha. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gabriel Jesus with the cross. Otamendi. Foyt. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Di Maria. Looking for options for movement. And here comes the corner. Di Maria goes short. That's been drilled in. Brazil can start a counter here. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, can he get onto this? Alex Telles. Alex Telles charging forward down that flank. Good defending, very good defending. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. A temporary retreat here. Gently done. Nicely intercepted. Alexandro. Alex Telles. Oh, it's come loose. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Correa. Pinches it off him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, Red, nice interception. McAllister. Now it's Martinez. Correa. Interception, well timed. Rafinha moved on forwards. He's a sharp little ball here. Rodrigo, there's no flag. He's in a good position here. Oh, it's come loose. And that has been cleared. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. That's been cut out, well played. Eder Militao. What a throw in. And it's Di Maria. Oh, a delicate chip through. Di Maria. That is a nice touch. Alexandro. There will be a throw-in. Turns back here, probably the best option. Alexandro. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's been picked out. Alex Telles plays it in. Foyt. And it's played forward. And he's managed to get rid. Romero. Acuna. Move forward and quickly so. De Paul. Acuna. Fiddles it through. Now it's Di Maria. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Eder Militao tries to clear. And it's Di Maria. It's Di Maria! That was a matter of inches.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Militao, and it's Alex Telles. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Neymar is fouled. And he just whacks it away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Can spring out of defence. Romero. He's fizzed it forward. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Alex Telles. And it's Alexandro. Now it's Rodrigo. Hangs one in. Armani catches it safely. The pull has created one goal already. Di Maria. De Paul. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Bremer. And it's Neymar to Alex Telles. Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. That is a great flick out. It's a loose ball. And that is out of play. Rafinha. To get it back. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Neymar. Rafinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's there to get it away. And it's Neymar. Played out to the left flank. And Rafinha. Now it's Rodrigo. Foyt, Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Eder Militao. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Alexandro. Now it's Di Maria. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Di Maria. A real chance if he can get... Martinez! Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Martinez really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
And it's Correa. Martinez, already of course on the score sheet. Hit into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Correa. And back to the goalkeeper. That's a foul, free kick's been given. Now it's Martinez. Acuna. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, good spread. And that's aimed into the middle.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
It's a throw-in. Alex Telles cuts it out. Neymar. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And here's Neymar. Neymar play. Couldn't get the direction he needed.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Passing nice and neat. Acuna. That's good play. Now it's to Paul. Swung in towards the middle. Alexandro. Argentina claiming a corner and the referee concurs. Defending, but that'll do. Nice bit of trickery. Neymar. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is shown a yellow card. De Paul, and it's Di Maria, and he's heaved it away. Alex Telles, and here's Neymar. Otamendi. Foyt. To McAllister. Foyt gets his pass away. Now this could be a chance. And he's had a hit. that straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
He's found a way through. Now it's Martinez. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That is lovely. Voigt. Good read, needed to be. And they can counter here. And it's Neymar. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And that could set him on his way. That's very neat. Here comes the cross. Correa. He is through here.
Correa really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's well spotted. That's physical challenge. Eder Militao. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. The pass is intercepted. Interesting ball. Rafinha. Brazil finding their passes. Well, played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Voigt. Otamendi. Shifted upfield. It's just beyond his reach. Too long and over the line. Alexandro tries making a foray down the right. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Martinez, moved forward and quickly so. And it's Alex Telles. Cleared away. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Neymar. And it goes. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there.
Neymar! Been levered clear. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. McAllister. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find a route back. Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Alex Telles. And it's Alex Telles. Bremer. It's Fred. Alex Telles. Neymar. And it's Alex Telles. Now it's Neymar. Acuna is there and he can get that clear. Romero, Acuna, and it's Correa. Now it's Martinez. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Guimaraes, Bremer, Eder Militao, and it's Alexandro. Moved on forwards. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, red, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Alexandro. He's going for goal!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Nice. McAllister. Foyt. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's there to clear it. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro hurtling down that right flank. And he skips past his man. Oh, great run, magical! Oh no circumventing this opponent. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Stood up well to him there. Alexandro. Rodrigo. Now it's Martinez. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the keeper's got it again. Ederson punts it upfield. That's a throw. Eder Militao. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Eder Militao. Bruno Bruno Guimaraes. Now who's going to be first to this? Di Maria was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now he's had it taken off him. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Lucas Paqueta out to the right. He's cut it out. Martinez out to the left it goes. Di Maria gets away from his opponent.
Been there, done that, unfortunately.
And the finish! Short, crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Alexandro. Acuna. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria has it in a wide... In with a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Martinez brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Fred. And it's Alex Telles. For Alex Telles. Bremer. That's going right the way across. Romero spots it and intercepts. Martinez. And here's great shot! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
The difference is 3. Eder Militao. Here's Lucas Paqueta. And it's Alexandro. Gabriel Jesus. Played out to the right. And he just whacks it away. Ball's gone out of play. Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel Jesus is flagged offside. Di Maria. To McAllister. Foyt. That's a good ball played into space. And that's been levered clear. Rodrigo. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexandro. Pinches it off him. Foyt. And it's Correa. Foyt. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Martina. And Martinez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gabriel Jesus could move up a gear here. He came in hard, very hard. Bremer. Eder Militao. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Sends it forward. Gabriel Jesus. Head out towards the right wing. Rodrigo. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Martinez is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Brazil get it back again. Eder Militao. Bremer. Alexandro looks to get on the end of this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to break out here. Di Maria. Di Maria! No, he's missed it.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Teles. Bremer.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, can he get onto this? He's in plenty of space here. Lucas Paqueta. Out towards the flank.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, good spread. Fred did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Over to the left. And it's Alex Teles. And they've got a through. Nice control. Back out it comes. Alexandro, a lovely bit of skill. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Foyt. Foyt drives forward on the overlap. It's anyone's ball now. Turns and goes back. Oh, it's played into the area. And he just whacks it away. Lovely feet. Played into the middle.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
play. Bruno Guimaraes. Played out wide. Romero tries to clear. Can he finish? Oh, that's a waste.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Goes in for the header! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Argentina were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Fred attempts a clearance. And it's Di Maria. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's in on goal. Chance for the header. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. The defending has become, all of a sudden, very personal, up close, adhesive.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Looking for the runner. Oh, that's nice. To the goalkeeper. Now it's Di Maria. Looking for options for movement. Will play through for the wide man. Di Maria. That's very neat. Played in by Di Maria. Acuna. And here's Di Maria. McAllister, now it's Martinez.
And Martinez!
Oh, almost a sixth! The referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Lucas Paqueta is there to heave it away. Brazil can counter promptly here. And here's Correa. Eder Militao. It's Fred. Forwards and with intent. Martinez. Been cleared. Excellent challenge there. Has a shot! And it's been taken short. Just wide.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Fred. And it's Alex Telles. To Alex Telles. It's Alexandro. Now it's Rodrigo. Chance to break. That pass has been well intercepted. Rodrigo. He's a big chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And it's hoisted clear. Good ball movement. And now the breakaway. Now it's Martinez. Gomez. Now it's Martinez. And he has been fouled there. The goalkeepers to claim. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Neymar. And it's Alex Telles. Threads one in. Alex Telles is wide and looking to get onto this. Armani sends that a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Martinez. He's tried one! And he's steered it beyond the post.
McAllister put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Fiddles it through. Rodrigo. Fights is there, and he can get that clear. Gently done. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Correa gives his colleague a guilty look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Lucas Paqueta. Out to the right. Up to meet it! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Fred. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro carries the ball down the right. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McAllister, it's run loose here. Foyt does really well to win the ball there. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Otamendi. Acuna, and it's played forward. Oh, that's a key interception. And back to the keeper they go. Keeper's got good distance on that. McAllister opts for safety. Acuna. Ederson clears. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Acuna. Looking for the runner. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodrigo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. But not much of one. Foyt. Correa is in a really good position out wide. Now that is tiny, really tiny. Eder Militao knocks it away. And it's Neymar. Reno. McAllister. Gets flagged offside. Romero to McAllister. He's played it long. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Correa. Now it's Papu Gomez. Now it's Martinez. Now who's going to be first to this? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter. And with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
behind the front line. Bruno Guimaraes. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. He is just caressing the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal.
True beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Still trying to make a game of this. And he's forced to go back. Romero. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pass has gone astray. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Surely a foul, free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Yet more comfort, easing away. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gets his pass away. Alex Telles looking to hit the byline here. Clear away. It is a corner. Tries a shot! Gabriel Jesus duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Brazil grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Gently done. Voigt. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Eder Militao can get it clear. Oh, that's neat. Aimed in towards the centre. Now that... Oh, shooting chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Bruno Guimaraes. Some good work on the right flank here. Romero tries to clear. And it's Alex Telles. Fred. Alex Telles stood his ground strongly. Alex Telles, header! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Well seen too. Now it's Anthony. Gabriel Jesus. Can he put it away? Outstanding save to keep that out.
Gabriel Jesus reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
McAllister. Now it's Martinez. And he's searching through. Gomez. Oh, looks like he's got the shot away! He scored! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Argentina tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. That is a little undercooked. Gabriel Jesus! And that's past the post.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cleared away. Danilo gives his colleague a guilty look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Just lacking in accuracy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Acuna. Lovely bit of skill. Chooses to go back. And here's Copa. It's Fred. That'll be a throw. Oh, some tackle that. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Passes short and sharp. And it's Correa. Correa! He's kept it out, that's a great save.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
There to heave it away. He's had it nicked away. And Martinez! Without the best in the keeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Played it short. Oh, nice touch. Cross goes in there. And out it comes again. Crossed it again. And he shoots. He's put it wide.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Just a few moments from glory. Foyt, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Correa. Very nicely done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Sends it forward, and here's the chance to counter. Fred. Alex Telles. And it's Danilo. No, that's been intercepted. Foyt. Calmly anticipates. Bruno Guimaraes. Acuna, Gomez. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Looking for options for movement. Spread neatly. Gomez. And here's Correa. Martinez! So what can they make of this? Just eases him off the ball. Neymar has got himself a free kick. Paqueta. Anthony. He's a sharp little ball here. That is lovely. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Danilo. And it's Danilo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Danilo is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Moved on forwards. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alex Telles. Alex Telles going full tilt down the left. Defending of the desperate variety. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ederson punts it upfield. We expected better, and so did he. Delicately. That's played to a promising move. Lucas Paqueta. He's had it nicked away. Romero. It's Gomez. Romero. And it's Otamendi. Foyt. Correa. Now it's Martinez. And it's Correa. Just eases him off the ball. Forwards and with intent. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Neymar. Palacios gets it away. All the way through, so there's the hit! Foyt. Otamendi. Romero up towards the front line. Danilo gets rid without sophistication. And there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Such a clever touch. Now the counter. Now it's Anthony. He's got away. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fred. Anthony. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Oh, sweet feet. Delivers across. That's going to go a long way. Climbs up big! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Succumbs to the pressure. Eder Militao. Anthony. Danilo, Danilo with the cross. Acuna. Palacios. Interesting ball. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Defenders on the back foot. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Moved forward and quickly so. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Brilliantly cut out. Correa. Shifted upfield. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Danilo. He's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Jesus. Now it's Marquinhos. And he's gone backward here. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodriguez. Sends it forward. Martinez. Now it's Correa. No, he's not getting his way this time. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Correa. Hit it greatly! Keeper always had the measure of that. Can spring out of defence. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gives his colleague a guilty look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Forwards and with intent. Danilo. Romero. It's Palacios. Acuna. Gomez. Argentina looking to cut. He's had a shot! It's there! So there's the hat-trick! Feel the ecstasy!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
It's become a case of men against boys. Rema. Eder Militao. And it's Danilo. Danilo tries making a foray down the right. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cross goes in there.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Palacios. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. For Correa. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Marquinhos. Nice sequence of passes this. There's the delivery. Romero is there to heave it away. And the counter is on.
Acuna.
Ball is over the line.
Fred.
And it's Marquinhos. Bremer. And it's Marquinhos. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Out of play for a goal kick.
Fred.
And Marquinhos. Now it's Neymar. Danilo. Can get that clear. Here's the delivery. And he's there. Decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Acuna gets good distance on it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Martinez. Oh, it's come loose. He's found a way through. Corner then. Fred attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's there to clear it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Fred.
Marquinhos. And that has left him in a heap. Rodriguez with the foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Spread out to the left. Anthony. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Neymar. Here's Lucas Paqueta.
Fred.
Challenge, that could leave a mark. Palacios. Foyt. Great run on the overlap here. Foyt. challenge there. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one. Bruno Guimaraes, Bremer. Eder Militao. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. It'll be a throw-in. Rodriguez.
Acuna.
Goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Correa. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Jesus, Anthony, Lucas Paqueta, it's Fred, hoisted in, can he latch on to this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bruno Guimaraes, muscular approach does pay off here. Rodriguez, Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Foyt. Now it's Correa. He's shifting through the gears here. Danilo. Anthony. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass has gone astray. Gomez. Correa. Good driving run. Bruno Guimaraes. Played to Danilo. Danilo carries the ball down the right.
Look, movement creates...
Climbs up big! No joy, but a decent try. Cuts out the supply. Bruno Guimaraes.
Acuna. Lucas Paqueta.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Romero is there to heave it away. Gomez. Martinez. Bruno Guimaraes. Foyt attempts a clearance. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well timed, excellent interception. That's tidy. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. And it's Correa. Rodriguez. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Cleared away. Rodriguez. Fred.